Hello everyone and welcome back to Emerald Millionaire. I'm Steampunk Miner, and last episode we worked on the farmhouse right here behind me, and we've got the shell completed. So this episode we're going to add in all the awesome details and make this building just look so fantastic. Are you guys ready? Let's get into it. Okay, so let's get the roof here of the entrance put into place. So I've got some slabs there for little markers so I know where I need to place in, and also these slabs will be part of the finished build later. Alright, there we go. Got some stairs in right there, and if we climb up to the top here, we can put in a couple more. We're going to build up, so let's grab maybe some cobblestone to fill in the empty gap. I don't have much cobblestone. Let's just use some spruce logs. That'll be good. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think one more. Yes, one more up. Just like that. There we go. Very good. And then this should all connect in to this area here. So this roof is going to be a little bit different. It's not just going to like straight up connect into this like some of my other roofs have. It's going to have just a little like platform here at the top to give it just a little bit of variation. So what we can do is take all these staircases and just not place them upside down. And we're going to frame our way around. If I can place this block in the right direction, there we go. Frame it around here. So what I've found with roofs, the easiest way to build them is to start at the bottom and work your way up. So just like that, there we go. You can take this one out, and that's where this is going to go in. And as we build it up a couple more, it'll kind of come to a point, and then there's a certain spot within a roof that you all, there's a certain spot in a roof where it all just comes together. So if you work your way from the bottom up, I feel like that makes it much easier to make sure that you've got the roof connecting in nicely and looking pretty good. Now it looks like we're going to need a couple more of these fancy little staircases, so I'm going to go grab a couple of those and I'll be right back. Alright, well I grabbed myself a little crafting bench, which I like to build one for like every project. I always forget that I have some, or I just don't go back and grab it. So I have tons and tons of crafting tables just lying around everywhere. I'm sure you've noticed them in my previous videos. Like there was one time when I was building the forge, there was one sitting on the ground while one sitting on the roof. Because sometimes I just gotta craft something and I don't want to jump down from the roof, and I happen to have wood on me, so why not? Oh, that does not go there. Okay, let's get this one finished. Let's go over here, put in these couple of stairs here, and I'm going to have to jump into my creative world here in just a moment to verify exactly how I built this. Okay, just like that. Oh, that's upside down. Okay, put that guy in there, and right there, right there. Okay, and I think I'm seeing how I did this. But I will double check that real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright. That's just so hilarious. Okay, Villager's crazy. Alright, here we go. So I did look in the world, to test world to see. So what this kind of does is it like snugs up against both of these. So for example, like this, yep, so it kind of like hugs the wall there. And if we go over here, we could do the same thing. That one just like that, and this one goes in just like that. And I believe this one actually will curve in and start coming up. So I need to work on that little spot here, I believe. Just modify that a little and not put it in upside down. Like this. Okay, I need to double check again. Okay, here we go. This is more like it. Yeah, okay. Now I'm getting it sorted out. Okay, so it goes in like this, and this part of the roof just starts coming up on itself to make a nice little point, which I am got to Gotta work that out here real quick. Put it in like this, and yep, just like that. There we go. And I believe this spot actually will be a block here. Let's see. Do a little bit of fiddling. Fiddle this, fiddle that, and yes, I think that's it. Okay, here we go. This is what I was missing. I have a slab right here that will flatten that out so this part can match up nicely. And then we take this and we just continue with the stairs all the way up. Okay. Let's fix this section real quick so it doesn't have that there because there's a slab here. And then take out these like that, and this one, okay, oh, and fall off. I need to be down here anyways, but that's okay. There we go. Let's make a bunch more of those. Make sure we have enough to finish this off, and hop back up there. Alright. Now if I make my way to the top of the scaffolding here, okay. Let's double check this side. So it comes in a corner and then goes directly into the log. So, okay, yes, this guy right here. You go like so. Oh, okay, that's cool. Getting some. Yeah, there we go. And then no, you don't quite go like that. Can you go in like? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and then this one comes up like that, and this guy comes in just like this. Alright, and then that guy goes there. That guy goes there. Yes, okay. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Okay, and then this part of the roof just comes up and makes it look fantastic. Yep, there we go. And the last little blocks placed is this one here. Okay, and over here, 1, 2, 3, and the last little 2 slabs to go on top to top it off. Now that looks fantastic. Woo! Okay, so now if I jump back on the scaffolding here and make my way down, we can have a look at how that roof is looking. So if you look at it from a little ways away, it's kind of looking plain-ish, right? You know, but once we get some more detail in there, it's gonna look really great. I did play around with trying to put the wood in it, like I have up here into this spot, and it just didn't work for some reason. It didn't want to look nice with anything I tried, so I decided just to leave it just like this. I tried putting some wood detailing here in my creative world, which is not bad, but personally I think I'm just gonna leave it the way I have it right now. So let's grab a couple more slabs and we'll do the, as usual, we'll put in the every other slab to give the roof a nice little extra here. Get these last few in. There we go, and that makes that roof complete. So let's jump right into the entrance here. So what I've decided to do with this is build up some fences, just like this, and I'm pretty sure I actually did only 2 high here because the design that I went with uses a bunch of slabs, and it makes like a little arching roof, and like this. Okay, let me double check once again in my creative world. It's always a lot of back and forth when it comes to moving a creative build into a survival world. So let me go verify that I am building this correctly in the design I had planned, and I will be right back. So this is indeed 3 high because I have 3 slabs right here, and then just like this. Okay, who is killing themselves over here? Where did you take fall damage? You guys heard that, right? Did you jump off here? Yes, that's where he jumped off. Okay. Let's try that. Take that spot off. Let's see. Still can jump off there. So let's carve this section down a little bit. There we go. And they can probably jump off there as well. Right? Yeah. Oh, come on, villagers. Oh, man. They're just making my life so difficult. Always finding places they can just jump off of. Okay, well that's good enough for now. Let's get back into the building here. Okay, let's switch these here. Put this couple of fences in each side, just like that, and the slabs come down and connect in nicely to give us a nice little shape here. And then I'm going to put in one staircase here, and one staircase here, just to make it kind of fill in really nice. Now, one thing I need to do is go make myself a lantern. There's going to be a lantern right there. But that is more or less the entrance here. We won't have any windows here. There'll be some other detail blocks I'll put in later, as well as the path and the ground here. But yeah, that's looking pretty good for our first little detail. So I'm going to continue this. I'm going to build in all of the details within each of these little cobblestone sections, and as well as the door right. And I'll show you little bits and pieces as I go through. And I just noticed another area that's probably dangerous for our villagers. Hello, wandering trader, who's completely useless. So I'm gonna carve this off here and allow him to run off, I guess. But yeah, anyways, let's get into a couple of detailing and I'll be right back. So if we come over here, this is where the first little bit of detailing is going to come into place. Is on these sides here. It's all exactly the same in my design. So the first thing we do is just take a layer of slabs, put them along the bottom. That's going to create like a windowsill type thing. And then we will take these here, and I want to place these in just like that. Yep, there we go. And as well as like this. We have two fences in there, the slabs on top, and the row of slabs there. So if we go and just repeat the pattern, we have it go just like this. Okay, that's derping. Okay. Something I realized that I did is I actually built this a little bit wrong. So, okay, I forget. You can't hold shift and space to stay on there. Okay, here we go. This is what I did wrong compared to my creative build. This layer should be door right? Just like this. Yep, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's going to be a layer of these guys here. There we go. Yes. Yep, and like that. There we go. Perfect. So it's all nice and lined up. So I will go through and I will put that in all 4 of these sections, as well as taking our nice little windows here. And we'll pop in 2 cyan glass panes in each of these empty slots. Alright, there we go. So that's all 4 sections in. As you can see, our little cow living in the house is enjoying the brand new windows. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections just like that. And then as we go up, I will add in some more details to fill in all this empty space as well. Now, for the most part, it's more or less the same as I go around the build. So if I come over here, it's going to be basically the same design. We'll put a layer of slabs in the bottom. We'll have another layer across the top here, as well as one there and one there. And I'll fill it in with the fences, and then put in the 2 windows. So yep, that makes it look much better on the inside, right? So now I can actually see outside. It's actually feel a little bit more like a home. Let's put in our windows there. And bam, bam, there we go. And now I'm going to go through and start putting in the rest of the outer details. For this section, it's a little bit different. We'll start with the same build style right here. So this is going to be exactly the same. But then it actually raises up 1 level here. So it gives it a bit of a variation there. We'll put in the 2 fences and put in the window like we did before. Okay, and like that, there we go. And now this one is actually going to come up a little bit higher, because this little section is a lot different because it's where the stairs come up. So one thing we also need to change, still getting used to these scaffoldings, is need to move these blocks out. And they're actually going to be a layer of cobblestone along here. Because what I'm going to do is have 3 fences here, 1 fence there, 1 fence there, and there's me a lantern there. Then we have a layer of slabs as well as our window, which is going to go in just right in here. Oh, hello, Mr. Cow. Do you want out? Oh, the cow wants out. This window here is actually 3 high. Then we have a layer of slabs along here and also along the top here. There we go. That was quick and easy. Oh, now if you take a look at that, that gives a nice little variation, and then I'll put a lantern in there for some lighting. As well as we head inside, you can see why I decided to raise it up a little bit, because if you walk in here, the window is actually nicely lined up right along this edge. Alright, I'm back here on the back side, so now I need to put in a couple of fences along here, and then we grab our slabs. We're right there, and we're going to do the same thing, just take it all the way across on these 3 sections. Fill it in just like that. And then down here is going to be cobblestone stairs. This one is going to be our framed window like before. It's like all of our other sections. Put it in like that, and oh, I actually placed these in the wrong spot. They need to be 1 higher, just like that, and down below. There we go. Fix that up. Okay, and put these right along the edge of that as well, and then that should look just perfect. Alright, now I want to head over to my crafting table over here, make some cobblestone stairs to fill in those back sections. Just like that. That should give me more than enough. Let's run back there, and I'll get those placed in. So 1, 2, 3, and over here 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be basically it for these, and I'm also going to place 1 lantern in each side of those. Now this I can break open because this is actually going to be an entryway, so we'll break that open. So now we have access to the inside from the back. And what I'll do is I'll put a roof set up over here, and then I'll also have cobblestone that'll come up just like this, and then we have 2 there, and fill it in like that, and there'll be a roof on top of that. Yep, that's looking perfect. Oh, and here's my other spruce door that I got just for this occasion. I'm gonna put that in right there. Perfect. Alright, so now let me go grab a couple more blocks, get ready to fill in this little roof section here, and I'll grab a handful of lanterns to place in the build as well, and I will come back with you guys. Alrighty, I've got myself a couple lanterns now, so I can kind of fill in some of these spots. There's also going to be one right in here that's going to be an exact copy of this. Put that in there. Oh, actually, this goes here, and we'll knock these off the edge. Yep. That's where that's going to go. And then let's put a couple slabs along this edge here, as well as the top there. I do need to fix that cobblestone up there, make it look better. So I also need to do this 1 more higher. Let's put in the windows here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. We can head inside real quick, and we can fix up that cobblestone. There we go. Yep, right there. We can take these 3 out and turn them into cobblestone. Yep, that looks really good. Looks quite fantastic. Alright, so now if we head back down here, back to our outside frame, this is also going to have some fences in there, just like this one. We'll knock this guy out. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a moment. Just kind of filling in fences in spots that I can remember they go. Make sure I get them all in there. Up, then we'll have a lantern here. We'll have a lantern right there. Gets us a nice bit of lighting in there. That's looking pretty good. Now to work on the roof here. Let me work on that and I'll come right back. Got the roof in, and while I'm up here, I'm going to toss these fences in. And I should go up to about here, I believe. Okay, so I've checked in my creative world and I did realize that I built this 2 blocks too high. The roof right here should be down 2 more blocks. So I'm gonna tear this all down and move the roof down 2 blocks and I will be right back. Alright, there we go. Yep, that's looking so much better. It was way too tall before, and now it's just right. Now I can get on to finishing the extra details around the sides, and then I will move on to the detailing of the roof, and then to finish it off, I'll put in the interiors. So this farmhouse is so close to being finished. I can't wait to show you guys the final product. Yay! Okay, so as you can see here, I've done a little bit of clearing out, and I've been framing out a bit of a space here. So what's going to go here is going to be a chimney, and it's going to extend from here at the bottom all the way up to there. And this is going to look pretty cool once I get it finished, because on the inside here as well, there's going to be a kitchen. So I'm going to start placing in all of the blocks here to build on the base of what will be the chimney. So we get the chimney in here. Let's go like this. We're going to move these blocks. Okay, and it should come in. We should have a nice little space in the middle so that we have a spot for the smoke and stuff to go straight up from the inside. Alright, so getting it all laid out, there's a base layer that is a little bit wider. It's going to be 5 by 3. Okay, that doesn't go that way. So we'll place these blocks in to get the first base. So this is where the support of the chimney will be. I will fill in these blocks here to give us another platform, and then we will make a nice little circle like this. So this is going to be the base of the chimney, and it'll build all the way up to the top. Now, I've come up with a rather interesting looking design that I thought was pretty cool. Let's grab a couple of dirt blocks and just put these here so it's not floating. One more, let's grab that one. There we go, that's much better. So let's see, now what we want to do is start building up from this point. Now one thing I do have here is I have a slab here, and I do keep up with the designs that I've been using in other spots so that there'll be a nice little overhang thing like this that'll kind of help frame the, frame the chimney nicely. There will also be a window here and a window here, so I'll mark those out. Okay, and I need to grab my windows, which I have over here in the chest. Okay, run back over there, okay, and fill these in. So we've got one there, and one there. Perfect. Okay, so now if we head back outside, we can start building this chimney up. Now this chimney is rather interesting because I use a lot of stairs to construct it, and it does actually come out at one point, so it kind of comes out and then goes up. So let me work on that, get it a little bit of a groove figured out for building this, and I'll come right back. I'm going to grab our stone stairs here and some cobblestone here. So this spot here, all these centers are going to be stone stairs, and then we're going to have it going in just like that. There we go, perfect. And it will make a nice little interesting framework. Now, what do I need to do? Let's put a piece of cobblestone there to be able to do that. And then we put the 2 cobblestone stairs in the corner like that. So now we have our first little base part. Now this point, the chimney is now going to come out a little bit and then go up from here, and it's going to be a 3 by 3. Alright, here we go. Let's get this chimney going. Here we go. So put in a stone things like that. Yeah, that's great. Okay, hop out there. Okay, and then we're going to put in another stone staircase like so, and then I'm going to have a, okay, put on the scaffolding. There we go. And then it's going to come out. Oh, I'm a little off. Let's fix that. So it would be a cobblestone. Oh, a cobblestone stair like that, a cobblestone stair like this. We'll take this one out, and we'll take the stone one and connect it in like that. And same thing on this side. Let's see if I can get in the right angle. Just like that. Boom, perfect. Pop a cobblestone block in there so we can fall down the hole. And then we can place in 1, 2, 3 blocks just like that, and perfect. So now what I'm going to do is build this up and just keep building up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh, that doesn't go there. And then 1, 2. Yep, there we go. And we want to put in a couple of stone stairs in these middle spots. So all of these will go up just like this, which is super easy to build. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Oh, that doesn't go there. 1. Oh, that doesn't go there. Okay. Let's try placing it in the right spot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's looking fantastic. I have another one. Oh, I'm a little trigger happy with the block placing there. There we go. Build it up to 4, and then we'll fill this in with more stairs. And 2 stairs right there. And then now we're going to put in a round robin of cobblestone blocks like that. We're going to fill these in so that it builds up, and it will connect nicely into the roof. And then keep doing the same pattern up, and then one more here. And this will be a nice round circle to give it a really, oop, that's upside down, a really nice shape here. Here we go, like that, and boom, there we go. There is our chimney. Now, one thing I need to go grab is some campfires so I can put them inside and give us the awesome smoke effect as well. Yeah, there we go. We got some smoke coming out of our chimney. Now, maybe we should make something that will actually be making stuff come out of that chimney. How about we change it up a little bit and make our little kitchen section? Let's get on that. There we go. So I'm putting in right now a little like smoker cooker thing. We put these in just like that. That'll finish it up. And I thought this kind of was a nice look to put a piston on each of these sides facing up. There we go. And yep, just like that. And if we put a furnace right in there, this will complete the look. I'll put in some cobblestone here to make this look better. There we go. I'll go grab the furnace, and that'll be our little stove top completed. And I also got to fill in this little space. Maybe I'll take some stone stairs or something out. I'll work that out real quick. And yeah, this is looking pretty great. So it makes it look like the smoke is gathering in here, and then it goes up into there. So let's go grab a furnace. Alright, I got my furnace. We'll put that furnace in right above that. We'll put in a more cobblestone there. And yep, that's looking pretty great. And then we'll put a piece of cobblestone right there. And there is our completed kitchen. Good place to cook some bread, right? Some wheat in there, cook up the bread. It's a nice little stove slash oven thing. I thought it was pretty cool. There's our first interior detail. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so now we're going to move on to maybe this entranceway. That would be a good next one to do. So let's get on that one. Okay, so this one is a unique little build. We need a crafting table to make some stairs, which actually I think I have a few in here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And we're going to make just a set of slabs there. And then we will put this away in here. We've got our lantern. Yep, right here. There we go. Now this is going to be super quick and very easy to make. Put one right there. One right there. We'll have one here and here. A slab there. And the rest will be actual cobblestone blocks, which I don't actually have on me. So let's go grab those. Here we go. grab the cobblestone and fill in those top 3 spots. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. There's our entrance or exit. Oh, and the topper, a lantern. Yeah, cool. Detail number 2, in place. Now, one thing I did have is I actually build this up like this, so there's actually like a little division between the entrance and the exit. I'm gonna put that across just like that, so there's a nice little entryway there. Alright, now next little bit of detail we're going to do is we're going to head up here and we're going to go into these corners and we're going to put in some windows. So a couple windows here. If we go inside the bedroom here, we'll have a window in this corner, a window in this corner, a window in that corner, and one more window in this corner. And if we head into the smaller room, we'll have one window in this corner and one window in this corner, I believe. Yes. Yep. And that's going to be all the windows for this part of the inside of the build. And up here, there's actually going to be another little section here that I'm going to have to add to the roof. There's going to be a roof extension up there. So there we go, we're getting a little bit of details in, just bit by bit, and we're just about to the very end of this build. The last little bit is going to be the floor here. There's going to be a table here, a couple of flower pots around the room, as well as a nice little like seating area here with some flowers. Then we have the bedrooms, and my favorite, it's going to be the last but not least, is the attic, which has a lot of awesome detail. So let's get on that. Let's gather a couple more things and see what we can do to put up together the rest of this farmhouse, and we can call it complete. It's looking pretty great now, I think. So now what I can do as well is, now that I have the window details in, I can add in the extra little detail that I'm going to put around all the windows that are on the second level. So let me work my way up to the tops of this, maybe put up some scaffolding so it's easy to access all of these windows. And it's going to verify that this last one is in the right position. Yep, this is looking good. Awesome. Alright, well I'll come right back once I got the scaffolding in place, and we'll put together the little bit of cover for the windows. Now the concept of this is very simple. We're going to put a trapdoor, put a trapdoor on the window here, and we'll have a slab on either side to fill that in. So this is going to be the whole design that will frame out each of the windows. So I'm going to hunt around and I'm going to place it all in and then show you guys the final detail. See, I put these little covers on each of the windows, a little bit of block in there to keep that looking nice. We'll cover there, and if we come around the back side, ignoring the scaffolding, we've got cover on each one of these windows. And I also have it on the side as well. It looks all the same. It looks like that one, and it's looking fantastic. Okay, so now the next step is going to be eating bread. Next step is to put in the little roof extension up here to give this a nice little extra character, so it's not just a big flat roof. And here we are. So this is a rather difficult thing to copy, so I had to kind of put it together and then show you guys once I was done with it. So yeah, there's a nice little extra, adds a little more variation to the roof. As you can see, it's not so flat. We can look at a comparison by looking at the back of the roof, which that's not going to have any changes to it. So that's okay. It's only the back of the roof. It doesn't need to be a little bit different. So yep, there we go. So it's the flatness versus the extra little something added. There we go. So now all that's left is the interior of the farmhouse. So let me get on that. I think what I'll do is I'll start with the bottom floor, work my way up from there to the second floor, and then do finally the attics. So let's see, I'm going to gather my materials for dramatic effect. There we go. And there we go, guys. That is the farmhouse. I hope you guys love the details and the awesomeness that's created, and all the villagers seem to be extremely happy to now be living here. And this is really fantastic. I love this build. It is by far my favorite one so far, and probably the most detailed and largest one I've done so yet in this series. So this is pretty awesome. This is kind of what I'm going for as I keep building new buildings into this series. It's going to have some more and more interesting things added, and trying to add in some more unique builds and changes as I go through. So as you can see, all these little things, my first, well, I guess my second build would be this tiny little shack, which is really sad and depressing compared to that thing, so I think this looks awesome. And once I get the fields put in that go all the way around here and then back there, it's going to be even more awesome. That's pretty great. Alright, it's time for the update on the emeralds. We're currently at 42 blocks of emeralds and 8 little emeralds sitting there. So we're nearing our first stack of emerald blocks. So once we achieve that one, there's only about 11 and a half plus a little more to go. So, alright everyone, that's the end of the episode. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit longer, but I wanted to make sure you could see the finished completed build of the farmhouse. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!